Welcome to Ghulja, Yining, in the Kazakh Autonomous Prefecture, a hidden gem located on the border between China and Kazakhstan, home to many ethnicities, cultures, and languages. I had a chance to practice my Uyghur language with the locals. And also feasted on my favorite food, Uyghur hand-pulled noodles lakman. About to cry. We even found a small Russian bakery where we got to talk to the owners and ask them about the Russian community in Yining. Join us on this cultural and gastronomic tour of Yining, where we meet the amazing people and sample delicious local cuisine. Welcome to Yining, Ghulja, or Ghulja, depending on which language you want to say it in. We're in one of China's westernmost cities. We're actually only 1 hour away from Kazakhstan. This place has a very special place in my heart because I was here, it was in 2015, and this is where I studied the Uyghur language from back in the day. So yeah, I'm really excited to explore the old streets, go to the old shops, have some lakman, katwa, all sorts of good stuff. The ice cream here is also really good, and here in Yining there is a huge Russian community as well. Yes, so they've been here for generations. They're Chinese citizens. Some of them still speak Russian, some don't. So we're really excited to take you to explore the city. I think after Almaty, this is one of my favorite cities.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And technically, we're still in China, but this part of China reminds more of Central Asia than China.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because of the food, the language?
The food, the language, the cultures here is very multicultural, just like Almaty. I mean, you got all sorts of ethnicities here. There's the Uyghurs, there's the Kazakhs, there's the Han, there's the Hui, there's even Mongols living here. So, yeah,
wow.
Really, really excited to, take you guys around. So we are at this roadside Uyghur restaurant, and the boss is so nice. We ordered some lakman, but he just gave us some free Uyghur we call this polo. Wow.
Wow.
You wanna try this? Oh my god. So good. It's like oily. The grains of rice is really, really well cooked, but not too soggy. You taste the flavor of the meat broth and the carrots perfectly done.
Wow. It's very aromatic. The carrots, and like you said, the meat broth makes it a very aromatic rice.
What do you think?
I love it because it's not, like you said, it's not as oily.
It's not too oily, yeah.
Wow. That was really good.
Usually when you order like pho, because it has a little oil, they give you a side salad. This is very common in Central Asia. We got some suru lakman. It's actually from a Chinese word, sui ro, which means like minced meat lakman. When you get the noodles, you always get them hand pulled, and you're supposed to mix it. And what's really good is usually at different lakman places, if you save some sauce, you can ask for extra noodles for free. Hand pulled noodles.
All right. So this meat broth, what is it made out of?
Oh my god. It has this like tomato base with onions, with garlic, with just different sort of... Right,
what kind of meat is it?
Make it for you. It's usually lamb or beef.
Lamb or beef.
Oh my god.
Are you in food heaven?
I'm so excited. It's about to be the best lakman ever. Look at that. Save some broth. We mix it, right? Mix it real well. Oh my god. Smells so good, so aromatic. Need a little more broth right here. The boss is so nice. He like changed my order to like a la pizza. About to cry. What did you think?
Oh my. This is what lagman's supposed to taste
This
like?
is what long is supposed to. That's the gold standard.
Okay, all the lagmans we've ever had never tasted like this.
Nope.
The noodles are so chewy. Like if you think udon noodles are chewy, these are 10 times more chewy.
And the presentation.
And the presentation is amazing. And the flavor, it's like not overwhelmingly spicy.
Right.
Some lagmans we've had are overwhelmingly spicy. This is not at all. This is perfect.
Wow.
This is literally perfect. I would not change a thing about this lagman.
The Uyghur lagman is bigger pieces.
Bigger pieces of?
Either beef or lamb. Stir fried with, oh, look at those green peppers, my favorite. Green peppers, onions, got some garlic, got some red peppers. Oh, look at that. Mix it real well.
Wow, the noodles look thicker too.
I know. Look at that.
Wow.
One piece.
It's one noodle.
One noodle. They really put a lot of love in this food. Yeah. Heaven.
Heaven?
Mm-hmm.
So what makes a good lagman?
The texture of the noodles, right? It can be sticky. It's got to be chewy, but it can't be like too soft. And the lagman has to be cooked in a way where it absorbs the broth. All right. So we're at. Let me try to read this. The Uyghur is Bu. I think Bu Yang Dai. Wait. Guiru. Wait. Wait. Is that a pup? Shahi. Skinche. Basically the king of like Uyghur lagman. Yeah.
Wow.
Hello friends, we're in the city of Ghulja, Yining, and we're at the Hanzu Bazaar, which means Han Chinese Bazaar, except it's a predominantly Uyghur area, but there's a little bit interesting history behind it. It's just a very, very local area. You got people selling fruit, people selling naan. Look at the naan vendors here. You got all sorts of different naan. And Uyghur naan is very distinct. It's called cooked in a tandoori oven. It's kind of like it's like crispy on the outside, but also very soft on the inside. And you have this specialty naan right here.
That's like a bagel.
Yeah, it's called a gadir naan. It's a naan from southern Xinjiang, actually.
Oh.
All sorts of different ones. We're gonna take a look through the bazaar right here. Now things are make sure you negotiate. It's a little more expensive. Wow, you got the pomegranate juice right here. Look at these ones. So these are called kurt. They're a traditional Kazakh yogurt sort of drink. So back in the traditional nomad time, they would suck on one of those.
Wow. Whoa.
Oh, they call this raw candy. It's called navat.
To put in tea.
They put it in tea, exactly.
Okay, where are we now?
We're at the meat section. So you got lamb, you got beef. In this bazaar, I remember just like love walking. My hostel was closer to this area, so I would just like walk and get some clothes and stuff. Wow, let's check it out. This region is famous for grapes, actually, especially in Turpan. Turpan has a lot of grapes. The raisins from Turpan is very famous. Very traditional. It's called a shanxi. Very touristy. All these shops. This used to be like a more residential street. It's milk and eggs.
Oh,
Yeah.
milk and eggs.
Mm-hmm. They came from the Fergana Uzbeks in 1909. The founder was born in 1909 in the city of in Tashkent. And then in 1941, he started a buttermilk ice cream place in the Fergana Valley. You see, this is still good. Still good. Still good.
Whoa. It's like custardy. It's like custardy ice cream.
So Ghulja actually has a thriving, very small but thriving Russian community that has been here since the 1930s. And here is a Russian bakery. I was here in 2015. You see it's written in Uyghur and in Russian, Ruskaya Pekarnya. So should we go take a look?
Yeah.
Wow. Very, very exciting. 可以要一小块吗？或者怎么卖？切一点，切一点小块，好，谢谢。用什么果酱的这是？
信酱。
哦，apricot. Wow. This is the stove to make the bread.
Oh wow.
The owner, he's going to show us how it's made.
哇，
这一次可以烤一盘吗？还是好几盘？10盘，哇！
What do they bake? What do they bake inside?
里面就烤什么？烤面包，还有这个东西什么？这个派？
对，不一样，因为一天有2个面。
哦，两种不同的面。
2种不同，带汤不带汤的，然后形状不一样。一天这个要烤6到7个炉子，6到7次，对。
哇，那60到70块大面包。
对，不一样，烤盘是那个下面那个。
Wow, look at these for like different types of bread and pastries. He said they make like 6 or 7 batches of 10 different ones each. So like 60 to 70 different like pies.
今天不上班，所以今天休息。
哦，今天休息哈。
Do they make Russian honey cake too?
哦。他说会不会就卖那些现在这些那个俄罗斯糕点，就是 Medavik 那种没有哈？
没有，目前就那么6、7个品种，因为首先炉子。 这个有限，人手有限。这个店你看，85年到现在40年的房子。40年的房子。如果说我以后弄大的话，这个炉子2个、3个、5个，到那时候可以做很多很多样子。哦，目前固定的就7种样子，就外面那个。
There's 7 different types because they have limited space and limited oven.
Oh.
Can you speak Chinese?
A little bit, 一点点。
Where from? 你哪里的老家？
我老家是福州。
福州，
他在美国出生。
福州，福建，对对。
澳洲、福建人很多的，非常非常多。
对对。
我的一个好朋友就是福州的，现在在乌鲁木齐。
So we went to that old school Russian bakery, and the guy there, he was like very Russian looking. So we started a conversation with him, and then I just asked him, "Вы говорите по-русски?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course I speak Russian. Like, what do I look like?" He's a really nice guy. He's like 4th generation Chinese Russian. His great-grandparents came here during the 1930s for various reasons. His family just like decided to settle here in Ghulja. And in 1985, 86, he opened a bakery. They sell very old school types of pastries. They have this one. This is an apricot one, but they also have a raisin one and a fig one, I think. Last time I tried the raisin one, it was really good.
Did you meet him last time?
I met him last time, but I didn't speak Russian.
So he didn't remember you?
He didn't remember me, of course not. I just kind of asked him.
But now you came back and you spoke Russian?
Yeah, and he came out and he was like, "Hey, let me show you the shop." So we got a insider tour of the bakery. It's like a very humble family home turned into a bakery. They still make all their baked goods in a traditional wood oven. And he was showing me what do you call this? Hop flowers or something? I don't know, to make beer, to make kvass. Yeah, we just like chatted with him for like 15 minutes, and then we met another guy who just happened to be there, and we started like practicing a little Uyghur. Like he spoke Uyghur as well. I thought he was Uyghur, but he was actually Dongxiang, from Gansu. They're also Muslims, just like the Hui, but Dongxiang people are actually ethnic Mongols. Their language is closely related to Mongolian, but they are Muslims. So he like. We're about to leave. He's like, oh, where you going? He like walked us all the way here. We chatted to this hexagonal part of the city. This area changed a lot. I remember being here, for the first time in 2015. It's just a really quaint, very, authentic neighborhood full of family homes, courtyards, almost no tourists. There are tourists. It was more like, people just walking through, appreciating the residential neighborhood. But now it's become a bustling, tourist-filled center. Very beautiful, I don't discount that, but, what I have experienced in 2015, I can't, it's only in my memories and photos. So if you ever visit Ghulja, you have to visit Ghulja. Go to the bakery shop. We'll post the link, of that location. Go there. Go talk to Pavel. Yeah. And try this amazing apricot jam pastry.
This is so beautiful.
You see more of it now. See, Yining was, part of Russia before the Soviet sort of, communist architecture. This is Russian architecture, not Soviet architecture.
Oh. Two different things.
One of China's only Russian language public schools. It used to be the Yining 是俄罗斯学校 for like Ghulja, like Ruskaya school. But and now it just says Yining number 12 elementary school. But they turned it into a museum right now, which is interesting. This is a museum. Should we go in?
Yep, that's the street we were just on.
This is not the street we're on. This is another whole town. Much bigger than this one.
Wait, it's another town?
It's called Tatars, and it's around here. And this whole town is, hexagon. It doesn't have one single traffic light.
Whoa.
Not a single one. These are the different ethnicities of Xinjiang. Tatars. This is the traditional food of this region. So you got Russian bread, you got plov, you got kawak, you got lakman. This is a kaza, it's a horse sausage. You got samsa, naan.
Earlier we were on the first floor of the museum. We were really confused because we didn't see any accordions. And then we learned you have to buy a ticket per person 30 yuan to go see the accordion exhibit, which is on the second floor of the museum.
He's like doing classes here.
Now we are
At the Baitullah Mosque, or in Chinese they call it the Liberation Mosque, Liberation Southern Road Mosque, but originally it's Baitullah Mosque. Ooh, Uygurcha nima deydi?
Kavmanta.
Kavmanta bor? Kavmanta.
Ektemsizlar?
Aha.
Jamsizlar ektemsizlar.
Okay.
Tamam.
Trying to practice my Uyghur here. Oh my gosh, I'm so rusty. They were really impressed.
Bitirmanta, kavmanta.
Oh my god. Kawamanta. I remember, so the pumpkin manta is special. It's called kawamanta. And then this koigush manta, which means lamb.
giant teapot. They do tea differently around here.
Wow. Look at that. Like a large steamed dumpling.
It's huge. It's like the size of my hand. Wow. Wow.
How does this compare to like?
It's sweet.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Oh, I love it.
Is it vegetarian or has some lamb in it? Has that some little bit of meat?
Oh, it does have a little bit of meat. It's not vegetarian, unfortunately. But wow.
The lamb one.
The pumpkin is really sweet, but the sweet contrast with the meat actually works really, really well. Oh my god. Okay. I like the meat one more. The pumpkin one is great, but the lamb one,
one's great.
it's out of this world.
Pandem, film. Okay. Yaraydı. Uyghur samsa temlik mi? Temlik. Back temlik.
Get a close up.
Wow. Oh my god, the camera. Ooh, you got some fresh samsa here with the Uyghur chef. Oh my gosh.
Kabaza.
Kabaza Hanzucha, Uygurcha, Samsa. You got our master here. Master taking out the. Ooh, wow. 两个这个 Uyghurcha nima deydi? Ge wo 2个 Uyghurcha nima deydi? İçki samsa. İçki samsa beriniz? Berin.
Samsa bere ya.
Beri ya. İçki samsa berin. Wow, he taught me.
Yeah, he did.
Makul. Wow. Oh my god. feel. Oh my god, so crispy, so hot. Oh my god, you can still hear the sizzling. And look, it's cooked in a fresh tandoor oven. I think they call it tonur.
Tonur?
I'm gonna ask them. Yeah. Oh, hear that crack. Oh my god. So crispy, so hot, but it's so soft on the inside. So the Chinese name for this is actually called baozi, which means like a baked baozi. But you know, in their interpretation, it's like a samsa, right? Which interestingly has the same root as the word samosa, if you might be wondering. It is filled with, you know, lamb and onions and really spiced up. You know, you got salt, pepper, you got cumin. Give this a try. And it has broth inside. So usually they use a combination of lean meat and also fatty meat. So, oh my gosh. Oh, so fragrant. Wow. See, I'm gonna show you the meat right here. Look at that. Combination of fatty and lean. Let me put it back in there. I'll give it a Love it. Big chunks of meat. It's not just like ground up. Look, it's big chunks of meat right here. The guy's making it fresh. You know, no frozen stuff, no prepared stuff. Just really amazing. Such a beautiful view too. Look, the sun just came out. We've got the mosque right here. And you know, so people who come here to pray before and after can enjoy a very hearty meal. I mean, third spaces. Honestly, this is the third space in this community.
This is better than what I was expecting.
Really?
Yeah. The meat is like big chunks too. Thanks.
I loved it. Before we left, I told them, the owner, 하야timda in yakshimanta, which means the best manta in my life. Wow, we're getting some pomegranate juice right here. It's very, very typical. I've seen it in Turkey as well. Yeah. 我们是从美国过来的华人。你们的普通话能吗？普通话还好，还可以。네, 아즈락 우이구르체 빌면. 아즈락. 우이구르체. 미국, 아메리카든 캘든.
你是你爸爸是不是汉族吧？
爸爸是汉族的，爸爸妈妈过去的，他爸爸妈妈也是啊。对。
还有啥？
对，这个我叫安纳尔的。
啊，对。
安纳尔。
Wow.
Bye-bye.
Drink it, drink it.
Thank you very much.
What do you think?
I love it. 哎，16支怎么？16叫安纳，16支叫什么？
安纳水。
安纳水。啊，like 16水。啊，安纳水。那喂，安纳水，对，加水可以吗？
It's so sweet. It's not bitter at all.
It's so sweet.
It's so sweet. Ooh, it's like as sweet as like a plum juice or
Right?
you know, a peach juice. Not bitter at all.
Wow. We have just spent a day wandering around the city, exploring the city, and we are so hungry. We're gonna get some da panji or big plate chicken. This is another Xinjiang specialty, particularly in the Hui community. So found this place. Let's go check it out.
Menu.
Wow.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
You know. Wow. Decent, but a little dry inside, depending on the piece. I've had better da panji.
but this one is pretty solid. Flavor's great.
How would you rate it?
An 8.
An 8.
One of the best parts about that bench is the noodles. It didn't come with a lot of noodles, which is surprised because we ordered some noodle. Oh yeah. Wonderful. Soaks up the juice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Noodles soak up the sauce. It's perfect.
We're wrapping up our day at the beautiful Ili River, and we hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as we loved making it. Stay tuned for our next vlog where we will continue on to our next country. Meanwhile, you can follow us on Instagram to stay tuned on our adventures.